But anyway, the renewable energy, those things. There's a lot of different opportunities, so it's not only just it becomes a cost effective, it becomes a competitive thing, it becomes marketing, it's becoming a lot of different things, and so
it's branched out, it's
exactly.
chaining, it's getting. There's new opportunities for everyone that's in this, and so an interesting fact that I kind of heard from the thing there was how you get with the business and kind of become the business in a sort. When you go in to take care of their problem, you put on the thinking cap and you essentially mix the two companies together for that brief period of time when you're working initially, and you take care of the problem because essentially it does become your problem. How exactly do you do that? Do you, like, when someone comes to you, what is the process you go through to help somebody?
Well, again, this sounds a little bit. My background is started out in cost accounting and then went to actually doing turnarounds for companies that had their loans called and stuff like that. So my normal skill set or my approach to the problem is how do we make that business healthier? And so what we do is, I've been a lot into the advertising world, and so it's like, how do you make this business? How do you leverage the existing assets of the business into advertising and marketing to attract people to tell your story is the reason why you want to do business with you. Well, the only difference here is because, kind of our team is all energy backgrounds. What we're doing is we come to and not just our team. I mean, there's a reason for this. We selected energy because we feel like that it's such an important process. It's such an important part to independence as a nation. I know that sounds pretty lofty, but think of all the wars that we have over oil. We wouldn't care about the Middle East if we had oil. We wouldn't even care.
Yeah, if we weren't weren't explicitly dependent upon oil, we as a country could in a sense move on.
Yeah,
we would move on to bigger, better things, but we're stuck on it.
There's a lot of countries where the justice and the humanitarian side of it is just outrageously wrong. We don't care because they don't have oil. Yeah, we don't care, and so they don't have something that we need. So, but from a competitive standpoint, from a renewable standpoint, this is such an important subject. So that's why we do that. So now, the normal person turns on the lights in a business and expects them to come on. It's kind of like going to the grocery store. You expect to have milk, bread, eggs, meat, whatever. You just expect it.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know what it took to get it there. The farmer, the growing, the producing, all that kind of stuff. You just expect it. Same thing with power. So because we've grown up just expecting, we don't even know where it comes from. A lot of kids don't know where this food came from or that food came from. It's just in a package. So energy becomes a problem that is a real problem for businesses. It's going to be a competitive issue. It's obviously an environmental issue that we have to address. And so what we do is come to them and have those expertise and give them that expertise because they don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And so that's why we boil it down to that. Evaluate, get the plan, reduce, and then produce. And I guess what I'm saying is that's kind of like what we have to do is the first thing you do in a turnaround situation or anything where you want to make it more profitable is you have to list all your assets and all your liabilities and get them on the table. And that's what we do. What is it that you do? If I didn't know that Wampler sold hot dogs and sausages and stuff like that when I was in the zoo, I'd have nothing to negotiate to bring those two together.
Yeah.
So,
so you would say it's more of a give and take kind of thing.
It's a win all the way around. My favorite reference is from Kim Green at TVA, and somewhere, I don't know what the exact recommendation is or reference is, but basically she says Harvey always looks for a win-win for everybody. Everybody's got to win, and that's what we did. So, and I'm really proud of that reference or recommendation because that is truly what we do. The zoo has become a great partner. Whoppers is a great partner. We love our customers.
Yeah.
If you go on our website, you talk to any of our customers, I mean, the relationship is super strong because you get so involved and we get so passionate about what they do, how to make them more successful. And we do it through energy.
All renewable energy.
Yeah.
All through Treedc.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'd like to thank you for coming. Thank you for the interview.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
You have a great weekend.
You too.